Hey, do you ever feel like you you want to get better at connecting with others? Maybe your follow-up isn't great and genuinely just want to open up more doors in your life. It's the who's in your life, It's not really the hows. When I'm solving a problem or friends of mine, the people I'm working with, it's not typically let's go down the rabbit hole on YouTube and spend all day trying to figure this out ourselves. It's who are the people around me that can do this? Who can be useful to me, or how can I be useful to them? That's what I'm talking about here. And there's a book I just finished reading. I want to tell you my 3 big takeaways and some action steps. In today's world online, customers and everybody expect personalized support on every channel and in every way. They want it done right now. But the problem is most solutions out there don't allow that to happen. They're not delivering. So your customer service reps are struggling to stay productive. And your customers, honestly, just aren't as happy as they probably once were. Now's the time to change that. This is exactly why there's a new AI-powered service hub from HubSpot. The service hub actually allows you to bring this type of level of service and success together for the first time so you can deliver on the expectations that people are expecting. And actually, it's boosting revenue along the way. The reps that are using Service Hub from HubSpot right now are reporting 13 times faster to help them resolve tickets. And also it helps them close something like 42% more tickets per day. So that basically means that you're also retaining people at a much higher rate. They're saying more than 80%. Not only that, you're getting this full 360 view of your customers in this smart CRM that basically helps and supports you in the marketing, sales, and service delivery and success of your team, but also making the experience much better for your customer, which boosts your revenue and your business growth. Go and visit HubSpot.com/service to learn how this all new solution can help you deliver for your customers. So, what is this book and why the heck now? Why am I talking about this? The book itself is called What's in It for Them? What's in it for them? It's by Joe Polish. And Joe Polish runs Genius Network, Genius Recovery, high-level masterminds, something like a $25,000 K and then a $100,000 K mastermind. Elite level business owners, marketers, you name it, have been at Genius Network and know Joe Polish. And Joe's awesome. Been following him for years. Get the book yourself at what'sinitforthem.com. So, not getting paid for this or anything. Genuinely, I just finished reading the book. It came out a couple years ago, and I'm a little late to the game there, but it's very relevant. And I'm about to reread it again. It's that actionable and it's that great. And at the end of the day, imagine being able to know the who's and have them actually pick up the phone for you or respond to you quickly. And also anyone new or anyone that maybe that went a little cold in your network and you want to restart that conversation for whatever reason, the things in this book that you'll learn instantly will give you that trust and rapport with people, no matter where you are. It could be in person, it could be in email, it could be on phones. And Joe walks through all the different little nuances, persuasion, and all these things of how to think. But also, ultimately, it's how to get better at just communicating. It just feels like people are a lot more disconnected than ever before. There's a lot of noise in the world. There's technology that we rely on, things like texting, TikTok, social media, Instagram posting, Zoom even, AI. There's a lot of reasons for this. There's just a lot of noise. And for me, add on, and I know many of you listening, you have kids, you have partners, you have a life to lead at home. There's more things than just business or even just family life, but it's like you got these responsibilities. You want to take care of yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, the whole thing, So these tactics, more or less, are to improve yourself, but also improve relationships, because I feel like we all need that more than ever right now. So this brings in the humanness. I'm all about that. I'm all about bringing people together and then giving value. And I know Joe Polish, he's been doing this much longer than I have. I've been doing some of the stuff in this book, but it's kind of been a little bit more haphazardy or my own way. But what Joe's done in this What's in It for Them book is ultimately bringing people together. So, very first thing, the subtitle of the book is 9 Genius Networking Principles to Get What You Want by Helping Others Get What They Want. And that's the key thing, is you get what you want. So you're opening doors, it's who you know and all that stuff. You can get what you want, by helping other people get what they want. And ultimately, it's a win-win. It's a win for everybody. So here's the deal. First takeaway, I'm just going to get right into it. And this is kind of an overarching theme of the book. And it's a theme of something I did at Genius Network just a couple weeks ago with Mike Koenig's guy I'm partnered up with on AI stuff, is being useful. My first takeaway here, pretty obvious, but be useful. And then also be grateful and valuable to people around you. The usefulness is key, and being grateful, showing appreciation and being valuable, like actually being there for others, it's huge. And if you can just imagine, like, how can I be useful to this person, to you, to them, and just having that mindset, it's huge. It could change, it could flip the script on a lot of your thinking or how you approach a situation. Now, quick little story here is about 2.5 weeks ago, myself and Mike Koenig, we have been helping a lot of business owners leverage AI to scale their productivity, scale their teams, their efforts, and ultimately their business in a whole bunch of spaces. And these are professional businesses, and they're rocking and rolling. I mean, these are real businesses, not usually a one person. It's like a team with multiple people. This can work for the individual, but it could also work for massive teams. And so that's what I've been doing a lot of my time outside of this show. And Mike Koenig and myself went to Joe Polish's Genius Network headquarters. And we spent a full day there. We had 50 people in a room, and we did a full workshop from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I was drained by the end of it, but I was empowered as well. And it was incredible to basically show in real time how to use AI to create media and marketing and scale what we're all doing in businesses in real time. As part of that, there was a podcast that Mike Koenig and Joe Polish did together on stage. And I helped kind of produce and put the whole thing together in real time. We basically created a show and showed how we did it. We polled the audience for their questions. I used AI, assembled a whole show flow, basically gave it to Joe Polish. He had a little iPad, and he emceed the whole thing and led Mike. And one of the themes that came through is a lot of AI talk, but it was also talking about how there's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of disconnection in the world, and the humanness it's honestly it's becoming more valuable than the tech and the AI. That's a tool, And in this discussion, we're actually getting, Mike got very vulnerable. I'll link in the show notes or the comments below. It's on YouTube, and it's great. I recommend watching it. You'll learn a lot. And it was emotional. I got emotional at parts because there's legit, I think, panic happening, and people aren't really talking about it. And there's that disconnection factor I talked about too. But layer on all these other factors, this is the time where we get to connect with others and be useful to others and be grateful, appreciate others. And I'm going to pause the episode really fast and shout out another show that's on the podcast network over at HubSpot. It's the audio destination for business professionals. This is Mistakes That Made Me. It's hosted by Iman Ismail. She is interviewing successful business owners and talking about, hey, what are those mistakes? What are the failures? What are the things that you hate to talk about that we can all learn from? I mean, let's be honest. Do you like to talk about your mistakes? Probably not. Well, that's what she's talking about. And it's going to be there. It is there waiting for you to listen so you can learn from those lessons and learn how to get past them or navigate around those big boulders on your own journey to success. So go listen to Mistakes That Made Me wherever you get your podcasts. Are you juggling multiple tools to run your online business? Well, thankfully, there is a better way, and it's called Kartra. So with Kartra, boosting your income has never been easier, and that's because it's the ultimate all-in-one platform for online success, offering every tool you need to grow your business. So imagine building pages, funnels, courses, autoresponders, and checkouts all in one place and all for one affordable price. So the best part about Kartra is that you can automate just about everything. So it's like having a team of experts working around the clock to help you earn more. Now's the time to streamline and scale your business. Visit hustleandflowchart.com/Kartra for a free 30-day trial. That's hustleandflowchart.com/KARTRA. So action step here. And this is something that I've been doing is, when you connect with people, and this is kind of an overarching thing, use the most rich, like if you're not with them in person, use something, not text to connect with people or send a Facebook message or Instagram DM. Like, that's not cool. I mean, it's cool, but at least you're doing that. But send an audio or a video. This is what Joe Polish talks about. He's been doing it for a long time. Use the technology that's built in. To take it another step, or at least the way I've been doing it, is using Loom. I talked about that in the podcast before here. I had a whole episode on Loom and how I use it. You could use it in texting. I use that all the time. I'll link to a Loom video. Sometimes I even record it on my iPhone and use the app that way and like take people on a walk with me and talk to them that way. I send it after I have someone on my podcast as a thank you, and it's an appreciation and also giving value to them for next steps. Opens that door. I do that on my computer. So in sending an email, I'll do a Loom where I show my face, show my screen or whatever's going on and send feedback to people. That's being useful. So point here is to time block this into your day. And I actually do this. I'm not always perfect, but at least sending 1 or 2 of these a day is my goal. I think Joe takes it up to like 5 or 10 a day, messages to people. And imagine what happens when you do that kind of thing. It could just be like a 1-minute video, 2-minute videos, minute video max. Doesn't have to be much. And being useful every day to someone in your world, business, family, doesn't matter. Like, things are going to happen. Doors are going to open and people are going to thank you for it. So thing number 2 is to be fun, be memorable, but more importantly, be yourself. Not to be too formal in situations and not too chameleon-like, if you know what I mean there. A lot of us put on a mask or put on a different way of being. We talk different, we look different, we walk different, we just act different in front of certain people. And it's intimidating sometimes when you have someone that you respect, maybe that you're trying to impress. Maybe you're trying to get a gig, a client, or job, or whatever it might be, connect with someone new. Being yourself is always going to come through as the most genuine, the way that people will connect. They're going to read it. You'll be more fun. You'll be more memorable. You're ultimately going to build a stronger connection with them because you can connect with them. And I would say, I try to do this all the time on podcasts. And I think that's what helped me the most is to ask questions. So I would say an action step here is to genuinely ask questions and get to know what's happening. Joe Polish talks about this a lot, is to understand like what's like kind of keeping people up a little bit. What's the pain in their life, and really understand what they need, what they want, and share some personal stories. So I always try to relate, if I ask a question, hear a little bit, well, share a personal story. You got that kind of reciprocation, that bond is happening. Injecting humor is always great. Little bits there and reading the room, however you like to inject humor. Also just connecting on a deep level. I did this the other day at a mastermind. We talked about it's like family traumas. Hey, that's fun. But at the same time, it came up somehow and we just kept talking about this. And I mean, you'd be surprised how that connects and bonds people. So it doesn't always have to be funny. It could be like deep stuff. It doesn't have to be sad either, because we're laughing ultimately about some of this. I think the point is to always be yourself, and also, if there's a point to go deeper or to inject humor in a way that shows your true character, do it. So that's the second piece, is to not just be the chameleon and try to be what you think others expect or expect in that scenario or want. Maybe it's what they want, but be you either way and still give them what they want, or at least, do the best you can to give value. This leads perfectly into the third thing, which is give value on the spot. There's a lot of gold when you can do something quickly for others. And this is going to build the trust, rapport very quickly. And I think it's in this chapter, Joe Polish talked about David Allen. So he's the author of Getting Things Done. GTD method is what you probably heard. So David Allen has a 2-minute rule. Basically, it says if you can do something under 2 minutes, 2 minutes or less, do it right now. So if that's sending a message and getting back to someone really quick, do it. Maybe it's sending that audio or that video. Do it. If it's on your mind, do it. Maybe there's an email that you got to do it. Or maybe you're with someone and you want to connect them to someone else. Joe Polish literally will whip out his phone, record a video of the 2 people here, and then send that to the person he wants to connect them with. Do it right there in person. I did the other day where I was referencing a couple tools. We were talking about AI tools, some other things I've created. I was sending them in real time. I was booking people on my podcast, sending them links. Why wait to send an email? I'll get back to you later. It's head trash. This is going to turn into more work and more things to think about. Just do it quickly. People are going to respect that, and because most people don't do it. So 2-minute rule is great. That's my third takeaway. And those are my 3 biggies. Is being useful is the first thing, of course. Time blocking every day to send these messages. Videos and audios are key. Number 2 is being fun, memorable, but being yourself. Be authentic. Don't be the chameleon or hide behind a mask. Be you and connect authentically. And then number 3 is that 2-minute rule, or really it's giving value on the spot, doing it quickly, not waiting for the right time or to follow up, because we're not great at follow up. Let's be honest. Just do it right now. If it's under 2 minutes, just get it done and you'll feel better. So there's a lot more to this book. I'm not going to go any further into it right now because I'm about to reread it myself and let it really sink in. There's a lot of cool action steps in there too. I recommend getting it. Go to what'sinitforthem.com. Go get the book. Go tell Joe I sent you. And if you think this was helpful, or if you have any questions or any ideas of how you like to connect with others, leave them in the comments below. Leave a review for the podcast if you're listening. Hit that subscribe button, like button, share it around with others. Let's get people to watch it. All right. Thank you. See you next time.